Hello folks, this is Anshuman Singh and today we are going to discuss about some of the examples that we have created using our ProKarma microservices toolkit, in short PKMST. So we'll start with the Swagger editor. As you all know, it's a great way of quickly getting started with the Swagger specification, and it helps you design and document your RESTful interfaces straight out of the box. So the first example is a student API example. So I already have an student.yaml file that I have imported inside the Swagger editor, and now we'll generate a project from the PKMST. So we'll click on the generate server, and as you can see there's a PKMST option. So when you click on the PKMST, it will ask you to save your generated zip file. So we'll save it on our desktop. So now we can import this project inside our Eclipse ID. So I already have the project inside our Eclipse ID, and I have already implemented the business logic inside our student API. So now let's start our application. So as you all know, the project will be a simple Spring Boot application. So we'll click on the PKMST application and run it as a normal Java application, or you can start it as a Spring Boot app. So we'll start this application. As you know, as you see, it's getting started. So now it's almost getting started now. Yeah, so it started and it's running on the port 8008. So by default, inside our source min resources we have a bootstrap.yml, and it will load a file called a profile called the local. So it will load this application local.yml and starts the server at 8008 port. Now we can go to the localhost 8008 swagger UI.html, and we can see our student API. It has all the CRUD operations like the get, post, put, delete for all the students. Now let's check out the students get operation. So when you try it out, it says unauthorized, because by default we have a Spring OAuth security applied on the get operation. To access this resource, you need to pass an access token. So basically what you have to do, this is purely configurable. So if you go to the Eclipse, there is a security package. Inside that all your resource server configuration and the OAuth security configuration are there. You can change accordingly. Now to access that get student resources, you can go to our Postman, and we can we can first want to get the access token for the resources. So I click on this send button, and it will generate an access token for me. So with this access token, if I fire this get students operation, then I was able to successfully get all the students that are there. So this is a simple Spring Boot microservice application, and then along with the project, as already discussed, we have generated our PKMST integration test as well as the Cucumber feature file. By default, when you generate your project, the Cucumber feature file will be a sample feature file. so you have to add your steps accordingly. So we have already created a feature file and implemented our steps. So let's check it out. You can run this Cucumber feature file either using a Maven test, or you can run the student test as a JUnit to check all your Cucumber features are working fine or not. So as you can see, you got a success. So it means that the features are working fine. In the next video tutorial, I'll discuss more about how we can integrate our registry server, the Zipkin tracing, Spring Boot admin. Thank you folks.